Paddles, check. 316, reaching 55. Beautiful, see you out of the boat.
Alright, I'm gonna go and chill out. Catch you guys in a bit.
Okay. Engine crank right, 15% RPM's good. Displays now. Let's go with brightness. Turn that up. The good stuff up.
Here on Discord, by the way, Brad.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Oh, good. I'll move myself.
Right, hard HMD off. Don't need that one. That's fine. Just do fire bleed. That's good. So cycle this one. Bleed air 360. Fire test good. Fire test is good. Right, crank left. Wait for 15%. Is on standby. Put this on to ground. Okay, time good. Right, waypoint 0 INS is good, so radar knob is standby. Leave that on barrow right now. Let's check windfold. Windfold is good. Okay, FCS. APU off. Stop. Not necessarily doing it in the right order today. Okay, let's run the FCS check there. Canopy down. Rifle X-ray confirmed 1.3. Wireless. Okay, that's good. Data link. Believe 21 for that one. For there. Okay, hard. SCS is good, right. Set trim. Flaps. Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Roman, stand by for check reports. Roman 1-1. Roman 1-2.
Raymond 1-3.
Almost. Alright, Roman 1-1, green jet. Roman 1-2, green jet.
Raymond 1-3, green jet.
By the way, Brad, I think you're transmitting on Prime, Roman Knox.
Raymond 1-3, good jet. Thank you.
Perfect. Anderson Town, good morning. Roman 1-1, Fighter 3 F-18s, BFR to CVN-17 Warfighter, taxi to runway 06 left, the Delta and Foxtrot.
Okay, flaps good. Trim is set. Radar sets 200. Displays are good right now. Let's go through the checklist here. Okay. Put that checklist in there, and then we'll just focus on taxiing.
Roman 1-1, Raymond 1-2. What, I was just checking the radios for Pry. Are we on the Anderson Tower, or are we following the com plan on Pry 2? So we're going to be on the com plan. Anderson Tower, the old frequencies are slightly mixed. So what we're going to be is bottom 2 is Anderson Tower. Then we're following it per com plan. Roman 1-2. Usually it's something different, but I want to keep the same habits really. That's going to be for the deployment. Yeah, generally it's daytime and we have, I think here it's supposed to be bottom 3 for approach tower. Yeah, it was on the com plan. Yeah. It's just that strike nowadays suits you differently. And for the lineup here on the runway, it's going to be 3 aircraft echelon left. So I'm going to be furthest to right, then you just go close in tight parade at the center runway, then 3 is going to be on the far left. Roman 1-2. And Ensign Tower, number 11, West Departure, taking off on the 36 Foxtrot.
Roman 1-3 set.
Roman 1-2 set. Roman 1-1 set. Alright, Roman 1-1, rolling.
Okay, it's good now.
Roman 1-2, rolling.
2, 3. Roman 1-3 rolling. Whoops. Yep. Rejoin with 2 here. Okay, so airborne, let's give them some room.
And since this was long, not like in a CVW rendezvous, just make sure to cross under. Alright. Alright, go cruise. I'm gonna see if I can take this from cloud break on the left. And to balance formation here on the left.
Need my okay. Hopefully the keybind has, yeah, there we go, it's fine. let's get rid of the moving map now. Okay.
It's nice to have varying weather. I hope though that's it's not going to be raining while we're landing. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Mandatory fun. Well, since we have some fuel to burn, we might also use it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Go loose cruise here, or kicking off the burner since we leveled out. Alright, burner in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go with the descent checklist here. While we're ahead.
Switch,
Debug angle is high.
switch button 16.
Button 16 and pry. Okay. Adult set 450.
Alright, and go off the burner in 3, 2, 1, go. Back into cruise.
The hook is down, so put the hook down, lights off. Change configuration checklist. Base lights is good, hook is down, anti-skid is off.
Good morning, Warfighter. 320 with 316, 300. Marking mutters 134466. Angels 14.7. Low state 9.8.
Warfighter Marshal, case 1 recovery, BRC 128, Mother's weather, visibility 10 plus miles, scatter clouds at 8,000, altimeter 2982, report senior 10.
2982.
320, recovery, BRC 128, altimeter 2984, report senior 10.
128 plugged in.
Be that correct.
Let's check 128 correct, yeah.
Last little cloud break here.
Back in night vision goggles for some reason. Interesting. Forgot to change them. So your lights are still on, mate.
Is that better?
Yep, confirmed off.
Perfect, thank you.
Welcome.
And yeah, in terms of the coming back here, I like to do the HLR check, either just pre-check-in or post-check-in, here in the region of 35, 40 miles away. In terms of screens, I have usually 100 people left, and once I'm landing, I'm going to have checklist version. I'm going to have the landing checklist on the right side. But for now, until we've commenced, I got radar right, then scale thing and same image down in the bottom here of the APCD.
What's the max trap weight? What?
So that's 34,000. So right now we're about 2,500 above. So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and dump that just before we commence. So I'm planning to do one circle around and then fuel pump and then commence. And yeah, so on the way in here, looking at whatever recovery time we would be flagged for, I would be using the radar, finding out who's where, and then trying to visually acquire them within 10 miles.
Understood.
Easy said and done.
Of course, always is.
What you can always expect is tanker aircraft, those two S3s at 5 and 7,000. And that's basically all, what's the term again? Trick-or-treat tanker. Basically when we're below 3,500 pounds, ration 2,500, that is our trick-or-treat T+2, sorry, tank state. So what we need to be when we're in the group is no less than 3.5, because that's our air wing wide minimum group for case 1 to state ready. So I should set bingo bug at 2.5, and that, when that goes on, I need to trick or treat. 320, see you at 10.
320, Marshall, update state, switch tower.
320, 8.8. Switch 1. And Brad, you go ahead and cross over once we start commencing.
Once we start commencing, correct, yeah?
Yep.
Roger.
First 3's hook up, correct?
Correct. Force of habit, pretty hooked up.
Good call, though.
Yeah. I'm the nugget, I know I'm not supposed to have my hook down.
Mate, all is good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my arm hurts. Pulled a muscle at the gym.
And yeah, just a reminder to, for the VFR cruise or turn away position, you want to be placing on the horizon line rather than being stepped up. Yeah, like that. So if this was a real situation, so let's call it like 12:00, the cycle would open. Right now, we would just be overhead, looking down at the boat, seeing it being spotted, and then people launching as they're coming over. And then perhaps a little after the cycle, once the deck is cleared, it would be our turn to land on it. Yep. For the sake of it, time 12. Let's probably just kill some time. It's going to slow down here slightly. Nice.
Okay, 2.5 set. So I could use having some.
Alright, and fuel dump on. Forgot to tell you that. And cross under.
One, two. What are you fuel dumping to? Your bingo bug of 2,500 or just a little bit?
34,500 or 34,200, something like that.
As in trap weight.
Yeah, aircraft weight.
Understood.
Just a couple of maybe 100 pounds above max strap.
This is where I need 7 arms.
Yeah. Or you need an actual cockpit.
Yeah, just focus on the formation right now.
We're slightly slow here, sorry, I'm gonna have to speed up at the end.
That's fine.
And yeah, base looks clear. You guys are looking pretty good. I'll see you on the deck. Cheers.
Two's out.
Okay. 3. Gear down, flaps down. And there we go.
Three to zero, hold the ball,
Roger, ball.
A little bit wide here. A little bit wide. Okay. 300 my Modex today. Hook is up, so gear down, flaps down. That is off. Dispensers are off. Okay, good. And let's check. Here we go. Maintain that. A little low. There's the boat. Let's see, we're 1.7 right now. That's crazy. I thought I was actually closer. No, I wasn't. Okay. 1.5. That's alright. We'll work with that.
316 Hornet Bull 7.1.
Roger, ball.
We'll work with that. 1.4 is perfect, actually. That's good. Yes, excellent stuff. Right, and start turning. Okay.
Little come left.
For the interval here, what you're looking at is basically the aircraft, that would be me right now, passing behind your side of any wingtip at the off position.
2.
Three zero zero Hornet Ball 6.9.
Roger, ball.
Meatball, line up, angle of attack. Meatball, line up, angle of attack. Meatball, line up, angle of attack. Meatball, line up, angle of attack, reset. Okay. On 2.8. Climb 600 feet. Check for traffic. Traffic left. That's 600 feet. Oops. Traffic left. There we go. I see him. Left 9 o'clock. Maintain 600 knots. Sorry, 600 feet. Check left.
320 Hornet Ball 6.3.
Roger, ball.
Send a little low there. That's perfectly fine.
Little come left.
Okay. Oops.
316 Hornet Bull 6.5.
Roger, ball.
Don't know why I went so. That was my fault then. I actually sort of got the numbers wrong. Okay, start turning now. It's a little high as well. It's not great. It's not great, but we'll figure this out. Okay, we'll figure this out. Okay, fuel state 6.5, 6.5, 33, okay, 6.5. Little tight here, but that's alright. Lock it in. Little tight, little tight, little tight, little tight, little tight. .320 Hornet Ball 6.4.
Roger, ball.
Made it work, made it work, made it work. Comes right, there we go. People line up to the tank. Okay, slightly higher now, there we go.
.316 paddles.
316.
316 paddles. Cruise time's looking a little long. Turn in a little bit earlier.
316.
Take traffic 12 o'clock front, traffic 12 o'clock high. Okay. It's fine. Continue. Ready for your high there. Going downwind. Check traffic left 10.
320, on the ball, 5.8. Roger, ball.
And left 8. Left 7. Let's go. Okay. 128 downwind, that's good. Should be about 1.4, maybe even less than that. I'm not too sure. 1.3, okay. Slightly turn this way.
316 Hornet for 6.9.
Roger, ball.
And start turning now.
Three on six, wave off, wave off, wave off.
Damn. It's tighter. $300, on a ball, 5.9.
Roger, ball. Little power.
Take one more bolter and then a hook down. I believe is the thing. Alright, traffic, no traffic, 12 o'clock high, traffic left, 10 o'clock. Approaching 5:30, 5:40, 5:50. He's off power. Traffic left, 9 o'clock.
Three to 0, on the ball, 5.3, hook up.
Roger, ball.
7 o'clock, let's go. Okay, 32,000, that's good. Fuel is 5.7, so we're still good. Okay.
Back to the right. Keep the descent on 316.
316, Hornet Bull 5.5.
Roger, Bull, you're high.
Be a slightly tighter turn here. A bit close there. Start the gradual turn here. Let's get the power. 5.4.
Little power.
Want. 5.4. Low, little low, fix it. 300, Hornet Ball, 5.4.
Roger, Bull, little power.
Okay, it's the last pass. Whoops, oh shit, that was a bit fucking rough, wasn't it? Okay, hop down. Traffic high, and okay, no traffic high, that's good. No traffic in front. Traffic left, 10 o'clock, co-altitude.
320, Hornet Bull 4.8.
Roger, Bull.
Traffic left 8. Traffic left 7, let's start turning. Actually, no, we'll go for one more. Do a hookup. Go for one more. Why not?
316, Hornet Bull 5.9.
Roger, Bull. Little right for lineup.
Oh shit, should have fucking turned. It's too preoccupied with the wind, is that? Let's do a tighter turn this time. Okay, 4.9. A little bit weird. 300, Hornet Ball, 4.8.
Roger, Bull. Come. Little power.
Fuck. Apologies, I forgot the hook.
All good, mate.
I'll turn earlier here.
Yeah, I was experimenting with the intervals here, and I think going using the sidewinder tip and going past the aircraft past it, it's too late. I'm gonna try the first one was touching, and it was also too late, so I'll see.
Get down, flaps down. Good.
And yeah, in terms of parking, there's really no big rule. Just don't cross your nose or cross that line. And yeah, just slightly over the line. I'll say that's fine for now, but generally you want to be in between the two candy cane lines. Understood.
Weird. Again. Never mind. Might be us.
That's essentially for not fouling, the catapult or the landing deck. It's this.
Alright, 4.5.
Okay, 300, as you cross the wake, call the ball.
Ready to shut down my aircraft.
300, Hornet Ball, 4.4. Oh shit. That's fucking terrible. Fix it.
Roger. It'll come back.
We got a new deck or something.
Fixed wing recovery complete. Fixed wing recovery complete.
All right.
Stop.
Yeah, I went to space a couple of those passes. I think it was I messed up the beam distance to about 1.4. So what happened is I got
Yeah, you were
too
wrapped
much.
up as fuck on a couple of those.
Yeah, exactly. And then I did the same power on, power off as I would do
Mm-hmm.
for the normal. But I have to say though, it's much more comfortable being a longer distance since you can generally take, you're being wrapped up rather than wrapped down, whatever you call it.
And
Just
yeah,
use-
wrapped up is yeah, if you're
Good stuff.
too wide a beam, then it will just end up being angled as fuck every single time. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
the tea on that one. But yes.
You got exterior lights, it's good, so
Cool.
that's fine.
Cool. Alright. Well, I wrote down for most of that. But yeah, we've managed to get some trends established, which is good.
Fix eight,
So that's all happy and good.
flaps
Yeah.
auto,
Okay.
resets.
I was
Fleet
playing
light
with the
should-
intervals, and I think the general sightline we use isn't correct because that ended up much longer intervals than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad looking skin, is it?
Yeah, I mean the sight line is designed for a braking aircraft rather than an aircraft in the bolts pattern.
That's true.
Yeah. Right, when everybody's here, we'll crack on and debrief from
I
my
mean,
perspective, if that's all cool.
Okay,
I'm
go.
here.
Awesome. So yeah, generally speaking, pretty happy with what I saw there. That's all pretty good. You'll know what I'm going to say first, and that is groove time.
Yes. I think yeah,
Radar fucking contact for a couple of those. So we
Yeah.
want to try and bring those down a bit if possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so seeing that, Coops, generally speaking, really happy for an ICQ. That's good. Really happy with what we saw there. Your trend is to fly flat. So that's not the worst trend in the world. The worst one would be sending it below glide slope, but your descent rate is generally not high enough. You are tending to drift upwards in the sort of sight picture. So we did CA1 from you, and that was the first pass. That was a satellite ramp, so that is what it is. The rest of the passes, I was seeing 4s and 3s in that instance. So you want to be careful not to be too hesitant to descend, I suppose. That's where I can put it. And just watch as you come around the corner that you're not taking all that energy with you into the groove as you level the wings. Obviously, when you shorten the groove distance, you are going to have to descend more in the final approach turn, which is why I just radioed you at one point. Just keep descending because I can see you not doing so.
Yeah. What's those values, those numbers that you were saying on the gradient, like the 3s and 4s? What do they represent?
That's the wire. So I'm
Oh, okay.
telling you which wire you caught, so we can use that as an analog for hook touchdown point, because that's
Okay.
what we care about. Ultimately, the iFlows is aiming you to have a hook touchdown point that is just before where the 3 wire is rigged on deck.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you were perfectly on the ball, that's where your hook would strike.
Yeah.
I did see a couple of people being a bit fast today as well, so just watch those AOAs. It wasn't anything horrific, but just be ahead of that before it becomes a problem. But no, generally speaking, that was the main thing for you, Coops. Is just watch the descent rate and watch the groove time. But really, of all of the problems to have, that's a pretty good one to have. Your passes were reasonably consistent, so we're all pretty happy on that front. Otherwise, yeah, the wave off that I gave you was you were high as fuck and you were not making it down safely. Not at that point. You'd have had to send it for the deck to manage that. So that's the reason why you were waved off on that pass. No big deal, is what it is. But just watch that altitude when you shorten the groove time because it will sneak up on you a bit. I was kind of surprised when you rolled into it that you weren't clarable at that point. So, as in that you could see the ball.
Yeah. It was more automatic. I should have called Clara, to be fair.
Could you see the ball?
I could see it, and then I was out. So
Right.
it was like I wasn't looking at the iFlow, the overlay at that point. So I may have made a mistake and just should have called Clara at that point.
Okay. Yeah, because you were very high, but it's all good.
Yep.
This is all a learning experience anyway. I'm certainly happy for an ICQ to say, yeah, absolutely, all good. I don't see any huge problems. Just keep working that groove time down and adjust your descent rate to make that work. Then just try and stick to the game plan as much as you can with the active
Yep.
ball flying is the main thing. But yeah, you want to aim for a good start. A good start will take you all the rest of the way if you can maintain that. So all good on that front. Happy with what I've seen there. The vast majority of your passes would have gotten fairs or okays.
Cool.
Sweet. Otherwise, try and be consistent with your final approach turn. There were a few angled approaches today from people, so go steady on that one. Brad, where I said Roger ball to you on the last pass, that's roughly where I expect the ball call to be.
Yep, that was my fault. I turned early because I was focusing too much on windage at that point, and I was like, fuck, I've blown it. Okay, now let's turn tighter, hopefully to get, the 15 to 18 seconds. But it didn't really work out that way, did it?
Yeah, but if you are already in the groove by the time that you call the ball,
Mm-hmm.
then there's stuff I can't say to you
Gotcha.
at the beginning. So it'd be just as you are entering the groove is where I want the ball call to happen.
Understood.
Cool. Otherwise, not a great deal else from me. That all looked pretty good for a first go. So like I'm happy as far as that's concerned.
AJ's alive, so that's a big one for me.
Yeah, stuff like that. No, I'm pretty much happy. It was pretty nice flight. There isn't really that much to speak of. Let me think. No, I mean that's CS3 path, I would say.
Yeah,
If you
it's all
agree.
cool from my side. Absolutely. That's one of the better passes, short of being just on it immediately.
No. Then the next step would be for you, Coops, is the CS5. So that is 2 steps. What we're going to be doing is a K3 launch and recovery. And it's going to be air-to-air fueling at night in between. So I would say, get practice with using the night vision goggles and executing the refuel on a Case-35 S3 tanker respectively. Then doing some passes on the Case-3. It's
Okay.
I would say it's simpler. For me, it's easier doing a Case-3 than a Case-1 because it's less feeling. But it's all about hitting the right numbers, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with it.
Well done, Coops.
Cheers, mate. Alexandra, the one where I hooked up, what was that one? It felt better to me.
What your final pass,
The hookup, yeah.
the hook up, hook down.
Yeah, sorry, I meant hook up when I hooked up to the thing, but yeah, hook down when I
When
yeah,
you were hooked
last one.
down and you trapped on the boat.
Trapped. Yes.
Yeah, that was a 3-wire that you caught. The pass itself was pretty damn reasonable, to be honest. You pushed it up quite high in close. If I was to write that pass down, then I would be writing. That'd be 316, 22 seconds, long and groove. Little angled approach, little lined up left at start, too much power on coming back in middle, high in close, high coming down at ramp.
Okay. Yeah.
So what we want is that to be little too much power in middle, little
Yep.
high in close. So that's the main thing. You pushed up a fair bit on that one. It doesn't need to be quite as much as that. But the
No,
pass itself was fine. That was along the game plan. So we're after that. That's good. But just go steady on the amount. That's all.
yeah, so initially when I called the ball, I had it kind of where I wanted to, but I'd pushed it off a bit too much, which is what you saw, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. It is a subtle thing, and it is tough to get it. But once you find your feel for it, it's very repeatable. But to start with, you will find that you push up quite high. The main thing is be prepared to take the 4-wire or the bolter. We'd much rather that than you try and slam it into the deck.
Yep.
So just no sudden moves, if you like, is the main thing. But no, all good. The rest of the passes that I've got here, got a couple of those. Too much power, middle, high, and close high coming down at ramp. First pass, we had a very long and groove, very angled approach. Lined up left at start, left to right in middle on come left call. Coming back in close, settle at ramp. That was the one where you would have caught a 1 if that was hook down. So in that case, you were looking okay on glide slope, and you just kind of dropped it at the end, which is one of the reasons we go for the game plan. It avoids that happening. Is the main thing. So yeah, a little push up is good for everybody. But no, main thing is groove times. Get the groove times down, guys.
Yeah, I felt I was when I was coming a beam, like when you do a practice, like for example using that mission, and then
Yep.
you get so conditioned into that way that when I was breaking from a different point, obviously sight pictures change and stuff. So
Mhm.
I found myself quite far out a beam, and
I don't know
that messed me up a
what
little bit.
I don't know what winds Bankler uses either. So with us, the boat is steaming along at about 15-ish knots, and the wind over deck is 30 knots. So I'm
Mhm.
wondering if that might be what got you as well. The boat is moving faster, most likely, for us than it is in the Bankler's mission.
So when I see in the channel one of these where it's the LSO debrief, that's it. What server does that call on? Or like, how do you basically get that graded in
LSO
there?
debrief, that is on the training server using the carrier practice mission, and the bot will do a job of grading you.
Yes, but that mission has to
I
be applied to the training
to the
server.
training server. That is the one that's on by default.
Okay.
I'm gonna say by all means, if you want to compete with your fellow Hornets, because none of the Tomcats will fucking use that bot. But if you want to compete with your fellow Hornets, that's perfectly fine. But please know that that bot does not grade like a human does.
No, I get that. I was probably coming at it more from it's probably more to what like rather than Banklers, with the conditions that I would have experienced tonight.
Yeah, it'll be the same conditions that you experienced tonight. I would edit Banklers if you want to get a better. Banklers is better than that bot for
Okay,
assessing
fine.
you
Just
by
edit the
a
mission for the
by
winds.
a country goddamn mile. So
Okay.
you want to. I'd need to check exactly what it's set up for boat speed. Ping me a message tomorrow and I'll have a look and tell you what to apply to it. But Banklers is so infinitely better. The bot is Banklers at home, so don't, use Banklers.
That's fine.
Or a human. If you want to sign up for it, you can sign up to the, now that you've done your CS3, you can sign up to the LSO training sessions on Saturdays as well, because that is staffed by humans. So yeah, there is that as well. That might be a better place to practice.
Okay.
But the bot's on crack, to be honest. The bot grades by what bounding box you're in, and it angers me because it will teach you bad habits. Because as long as you satisfy that box, it's happy. Phrasing, but at the same time, it doesn't care if you threw the aircraft in there in a way that's completely unsafe. All it cares about is, were you in the box?
Yeah.
So it will penalize you for flying the path I want you to fly, is the thing. So yeah, there is that. But the training server, when it's normally running, is the same. You can just choose not to sign on with the bot. That's also fine. But that is the same conditions that we would have been flying on tonight. So
Yeah. Okay.
yes, all good. If it's not already clear, I'm not the bot's biggest fan. So all the Hornets seem to love it.
I couldn't tell.
But there's a reason no Tomcats use it.
Awesome job, man. I'm gonna jump off. I'll see you guys soon, alright?
Cheers,
Yeah.
man.
Sweet.
Take care.
You guys have a good night.
Perfect. If you want to practice case 3 stuff, Coops, we can load up night missions on the server as well.